Welcome, the Front Porch Dads Road Trip Edition. Chad's not going to look all the time because he's driving.
Yep.
But he can talk.
I can talk.
So we are on day 3 of our little weekend getaway. We're on our way home Sunday.
We're in Kentucky right now.
Yep. We just left Buc-ee's, biggest gas station. That place freaking rocks. Like, that is my favorite gas station.
That's my new favorite spot to go. I am definitely going to hit that next time I go south.
Yeah,
For sure.
I never thought I would get excited to go into a gas station and like just...
You don't want to leave.
No. There's so much stuff. The food.
And the food smells so good. The bathrooms are clean.
They got the coolest stuff too. You like
4,000 gas stations.
Oh my gosh.
Gas pumps.
That is insane.
But no, we're heading home, and we had one heck of a trip. We really didn't plan anything. Had a couple ideas in our head, but that was about it.
I tell you, that was a much needed. That was a fun road trip.
It's a revamp of my, I don't know, independence. But yet now we're going home and
back to the families, see the kids, the wife for him, and looking forward to that. We did pick up some gifts along the way for the kids and to bring back. And
why don't we talk about day one?
Oh yeah, so day 1 we got there. We got in pretty early.
Yeah, we left early in the morning, about 6:30 in the morning from Michigan.
We're here by what, 3?
Yeah, I'd say by the time we checked in about 3 o'clock. Yeah.
Nashville time. They're an hour behind us.
It was an 8-hour trip.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty exhausted. It was a week of just work, and it was a rough week. So when we got there, I think he posted a picture of me passed out on the bed.
It's on our reel on Facebook.
Yep.
Josh, this was Josh. Just give me 15 minutes. 1 hour later, he's snoring.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are we going to the bars tonight or what, man?
Hey, we made it.
But we made it.
I just need a little bit of a recharge.
Yeah.
Life over 40.
Well, and you were working like till 9 o'clock the day before.
Yeah, it was a lot. So, so day 1 we watched a Tyson fight that night. We talked a little bit about that in one of our yesterday's short podcast on top of the roof of Tootsie's.
Which we haven't posted that one yet.
We have not posted it, but it'll be posted before this one, so it'll all make sense.
Yeah.
We did post one of the band last night. That was actually after our Tootsie podcast, but you know what? It's fine. I was excited to post that. That was a fun thing, and he bought me a beer, the Hardy beer, which I never tried before. It was his first time too. So
Cameron Merrill.
Cameron Merrill. Yeah. We were great group of guys.
Really living the country dream.
Yep.
Playing 5-6 times a week.
Yeah. So cool.
Bouncing around, kind of living my dream that I thought I'd have before I had kids and a wife. But
I have no musical talent, so.
Yeah, don't ever let Josh sing. Let's just say that.
No, I can sing. I just can't sing good. Anyways, but my dance moves make up for it. I'm just saying.
I didn't see much dancing this weekend from you.
There wasn't much dancing stuff.
It was more just enjoying.
It was just having fun. But day 2, we woke up pretty early. I thought we slept in a little bit, but we got up and we started the day.
Yeah.
You know, we got the good breakfast at the hotel. Oh man, is that?
He's pulling him over, but I don't know if the guy's trying to get away or not. But there he goes.
He's trying. There's like a cop chasing the guy
he's pulling over.
So anyway, sorry, cop. So we went out Tootsie's downtown, did the rooftop thing. That was like 10 in the morning.
Had a bourbon and Coke.
He did. I had a light beer.
I'd never been to Tootsie's. Yep.
Where did we go? We went to John Bon Jovi's rooftop.
Oh, dude, that place is legit.
That's very cool. It was very cool.
Tried to get into that.
Oh my God, the stairway going up, it took forever.
Yeah, I think it was 6 flights.
And we're like
5 or 6 flights.
I thought when we're almost to the top, it says, "Whoa, you're halfway there on the step." I'm going, "Oh, it's just joking." No, we were halfway there. We still had a lot lot to go there. So that was cool. Great view, super high up.
Yeah, it's probably one of the
recommend
tallest.
That for,
it's probably one of the tallest rooftops there.
Definitely. So
Yeah.
I recommend that. And then where do we go after it? We go back to Aldean's, or did we go? I can't remember now.
Not gonna lie, the bourbons were kicking in a little bit, so I don't know exactly.
I think we went over
or
to
was
Aldean's.
Wallens.
Oh no, Wallens.
We went back to Wallens.
Yeah, we went to Wallens.
We hung out there for a little while.
Yeah, great place. Also very fun place. That's where we met the band and stuff, and got a shout out from the.
Justin Bryan.
Yep. Very cool.
Not Luke Bryan, Justin Bryan.
Yeah. Yep.
But he looks like.
He sounds just like Toby Keith.
He sounds like Toby Keith.
Oh my gosh, he was so good.
He sang a few Toby Keith songs.
Yeah,
he was amazing.
So good.
Shout out to Justin Bryan there.
Yep.
He gave us a little shout out. Oh,
yep.
and we got a shout out from the band before them.
Yep.
I forgot the name of the band, but I'll look it up and I'll tag it.
Yep.
But,
Front Porch Dad's got a shout out, so that was pretty sweet.
Yeah. So.
We met a lot of great people though.
Oh, awesome people from Louisiana,
from all over,
Ohio, Indiana,
California. Oh my gosh, that was fun.
One of the things I love to do is just talk to people and hear their life stories, kind of like what we do here.
Yep.
We met some single parents, and some regular, couples, and kind of listening to their stories. And really didn't get a chance to interview people, but it was more for just understanding what different people are going through all across the United States, and kind of fun. So
interesting getting different perspectives from different people too. Like, I don't want to go on a whole political topic, but the person we talked to from California yesterday brought up, I go, oh, how's it like living in California? And they were like, well, we had to move to the outskirts because the homeless population's pushing everybody out.
Right.
And it's interesting getting that perspective from someone who actually lives there.
Well, and again, not to get political, but if you look at the election results, California had a lot of red in it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it.
There's a lot of red.
There's a lot of people that need change in there, and that's
it was just interesting to get perspectives from different people. It's one thing to live here and say, oh, this and this and this and this, but when you're actually talking to real live people, it's like a whole different world out there.
Well, and you can't always believe what you see on TV and the radio and social
Definitely
media.
Definitely not.
Go ahead.
So I met a guy at breakfast this morning, an older gentleman. I was waiting for my pancakes to cook on one of those automatic feeder belts where you just kind of push a button and then put your plate under, and then
such a difficult life.
Automatically makes you pancakes. It was great, but there's this older gentleman standing next to me waiting for his bagels to pop up, and he was making waffles in the waffle maker. That's what he was doing. Same kind of thing, waiting for it. Anyway, somehow we got on the subject of kids, and I was talking about, I wish I had one of these pancake makers at home because I got 5 kids. And he goes, yeah, I know, isn't that nice? He goes, I still remember making all the pancakes for my kids and pouring the little Mickey Mouse ears for them, and he goes, I really enjoyed that. He goes, that's something I would do for my kids every Saturday, and he started getting kind of like sad about it.
Really?
Yeah, it was really interesting, and he goes, but I just got my first granddaughter, and I'm looking forward to being able to make those pancakes for her again. He goes, but time goes by so quick, and we take all these moments for granted. He goes,
look at me, you're giving me goosebumps telling me that story.
So it was just really cool meeting someone this morning and feeling that there's other guys out there that feel the way we always talk about.
Well, when you and me are talking, even offline, is how this time is flying by. I mean, your oldest is already driving.
15. Oh my God.
And I'm not quite there yet, but even with my boys at 7.
I know I don't look old enough to have a 15-year-old. I know, but I am.
What'd they call you this weekend? What was the nickname? Salt and pepper or something, or pepper and
I
salt?
might have gotten called salt and pepper by a bartender.
I didn't catch it. You caught it. I
took it as a compliment. I mean, I feel like that's going to be my stage name when I get older. Like,
well, why don't you be Salt and I'll be Pepper?
Oh my gosh.
Well, more like ginger, so salt.
I was
and
gonna
ginger.
say, what are we gonna have? Salt and ginger. The spice.
Little shout out to Mountain Ops. If you don't ever try Mountain Ops, great rehydration supplement for a long weekend. So shout out to Mountain Ops.
There you go. I just thought of a name for our band, Spice Boys.
No.
Because Spice Girls is already taken.
No, we're not doing
We
that.
could be Spice Boys.
No. I like salt and ginger better than that.
We need a sporty spice.
Oh, what were we talking about? You got me distracted. Guy in the pancakes, making pancakes.
Yeah,
Oh, we're good with that. Okay.
Yeah. How about the Viking guy we kept running into?
I was gonna bring up the football.
So they
stuff.
had Viking game is today down there at
And Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, Nissan Stadium.
Yep. Our hotel was right next to it.
Yeah. So
Lucky Inn, great hotel.
There's one guy who had, bless his heart, he's got the Viking hoodie on since the day we arrived at the hotel.
I think he's still drinking the same cup of coffee.
I'm pretty sure he had the same cup of coffee too. I think we ran into him probably 27 times.
We only used the elevator maybe a dozen times, and I swear to God, he was in the thing every time we were in there.
Every time. Telling us pretty much the same story.
Where the tailgates were.
Yeah, where the tailgates
meet
were.
Some guy to get a signature. Yeah. We should have interviewed him.
Oh my gosh.
That would have been good. We were talking about doing homeless people, but
there were some pretty sketchy ones. We tried very hard to find some homeless people because we wanted to get perspective. Yeah. And we could not find any that we felt either would not run off with our mics
or our phones
or kill us in the meantime. So it was pretty I'll have to say the last time I was there seemed like there was fairly normal homeless people.
There was one guy with a really nice pair of boots on though.
Yeah, so but it was pretty sketchy this time. I felt due to safety reasons I don't think it was a
no, it was an idea we had, but maybe in a different town or a different area or something.
Yeah, so we're gonna revisit that one.
Yeah. But now that we're heading home, we thought it'd be a good time to talk about just, kind of resetting as men. Sometimes we get locked into our careers, our jobs. We're so focused on paying mortgages and paying car loans and paying schools. And we kind of booked this trip months ago on a whim. And then realizing that we actually needed this trip, kind of just for ourselves and in our roles as fathers, and I feel like I'm reset.
Yeah,
I'm ready to go back and
you don't have to spend a fortune just to reset.
No.
Like you could even go camping for a weekend somewhere,
or just like a night, like just go.
I mean,
or
honestly,
a date night with your wife. Like
I don't know what all the added cost is for our weekend. Like I didn't look, but like a guesstimate, I would probably say like it was like $500 each.
Yeah.
And that's not bad for a big road trip to Nashville.
And if we didn't drink so much bourbon, it would be a lot cheaper.
I probably would have walked away with like $100 for the whole trip.
I'm a bad influence on you. I know.
But anyways, so yeah, I mean, I think it's important as guys to have that reset time. We have a lot of pressure on our shoulders, and I don't think there's enough chat and talk about it out there in the world.
No.
Men's mental health. I know I personally, I still struggle daily with the obstacles in life and balancing being a father and bringing home, the bread and butter to, put on the table and keeping a roof over the kids' heads and trying to be everything to everybody. There's a lot of pressure out there, especially these days.
Well, and the world consumes you, right? Like it's all about need and then we talked about competing with the Joneses and all that.
And then you got the social media stuff saying, well, you're supposed to be this way. This is how life is supposed to be. This is how, marriage is supposed to be. This is how, I'm telling you, there's no perfect anything out there. Everybody's going to struggle. Everybody's going to have struggles.
Tomorrow's not guaranteed either.
No. And
we were just talking about the guy from American Pickers that passed away.
Yeah. Yep.
I think it was 50 some or 60. Like
58 or something.
That's
like
not
that,
far for us.
No.
Like, a couple decades and we're done. You know, we could be. You know, it's just, you know, you don't know what tomorrow brings. You know, so why do the grind and not stop and enjoy life for a minute? You know, and yes, fatherhood is tough, and yes, it's a commitment. But you also have to keep yourself mentally and physically healthy. You know,
Chad, for the last time, we're just driving by right now. We are not stopping at the Lion's Den. Okay. Last time, I'm not.
Isn't that like a? They sell booze there, or what do they sell there? I'm not really sure.
That's an adult bookstore.
Oh, like reading material?
Sure.
Does it have pictures?
Yeah. Braille.
No comment. Editing that out.
We're not editing that out.
Anyways, way to make the moment awkward together.
That's what we do. No,
so
hey, we do appreciate everybody watching and subscribing.
Question.
And,
how was the background noise of me sleeping last night?
So I had a dream that I was a logger, and I had multiple chainsaws going off in my ear the entire night.
No, only till 2 a.m. I woke up at 2 and I put my CPAP machine on. So they should have stopped after that.
Thank goodness I had my Raycon earbuds, which
you really put those in?
Yes, I did. Highly recommend Raycon.
You should have just woke me up.
Raycon earbuds.
I woke up with beef jerky on my bed. You like threw that at me apparently.
I did. I was reaching around to find something to throw at him last night to shut him up, and I found a bag of beef jerky, so I threw it at him at like, I don't know, 1 in the morning, because he wouldn't shut up.
Yeah, so. I was tired. Oh, our scooter ride this weekend. We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah. We rented some scooters last night.
Dude, those things are
actually
awesome.
all weekend.
All weekend.
Yeah.
Because our hotel was on the other side of the river in Nashville, so you either had to take an Uber or walk. Well, the walk was a decent walk, so
that was fun.
Last night we couldn't really get a scooter till about halfway back, but you were fearless. I was a little bit more sketchy on those things, but
I hammered it.
You are a full throttle the whole time.
Full throttle.
But no,
if you ain't first, you're last.
Shout out to whoever runs those things, because that's a fun little thing to use.
It is. It is. I'm sure it's a big job keeping up with everything too, though. But all right. Well, hey, thanks for subscribing. Please share.
Yeah. So we are on. As we do the sponsorship stuff or whatever, we are on Facebook, Instagram, and X now. So make sure you like and subscribe, and also on YouTube. That's where the money is for us. So, well, someday. There ain't no money yet, but like, subscribe us, comment, and share with your friends, because the more we get into this, the more we realize that even when talking to moms this weekend, that husbands need to talk about stuff.
Yeah.
And it's stuff like this where you go, oh, I should go on a road trip with my buddy. Front Porch Dads did it. It worked. We're ready to go for probably another year. So maybe 6 months. We can do this in 6 months. Maybe.
I'm ready.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Anyway, that's us. Cheers. No bourbon now. I think we're good for a week or two.
Yeah.
I need a cleanse.
No, it was a good resetting. So, looking forward to seeing my kids though.
Yes. My wife texted me this morning. They're very excited that we're coming home early.
Yeah. So, and then, again, thanks to everybody. Met some great people. And
awesome people. We had such a fun time.
Looking forward to hopefully keeping in touch with some of them people.
And way to go, Nashville. I was in Nashville like 10 years ago with my wife, and what they've turned that into now is so much fun. I mean, we've got pictures of so many people, and the bars are awesome. They're clean. It's a fun time. If you haven't been to Nashville and you love music, it doesn't have to just be country music. It can be, they were playing rock and roll, they were playing punk, they were playing everything. And the girl singers, oh my gosh, they were killing it this weekend.
Awesome.
Great musical town. Way to go, Nashville. Way to go, Tennessee. Keep it up. Yep. And we'll see you next time.
Front Porch Dads. That we did not plan that.
That was good. That was good. Hit the button.
See ya.